the immortal VP.
Naku, lakad mo, normally.
Puts a slight edge to Hokori in their 5-on-5.
Okay, just a little bit of extra movement speed. I mean, if you can afford through from Gardic there. Yeah, what I was saying before about the Ember Spirit is that you don't need much, right? So something as simple as the Sleight of Fist spam, as long as you've got these
Top lane
value
Adrian might be in
items.
some trouble. Thelocor's connecting. He doesn't have many stick charges. As Vitaly finds first blood, that was incredibly well set up from the Mars. I'll hold that thought real quick. His bottom lane, even the Legion's in trouble as well. Misty Snake's gonna come up in the next couple of seconds. It's level 2 as well, so that bonus damage should help out with getting the kill. And now Gardic, battery salt's gonna expire, so they won't chase down Pablo, but Hokori, some really nice plays in the side lane. First play was set up by Vitaly. He speared the Slark back onto the tower, and then he was able to kind of disrupt the leap away with the God's Rebuke, which pushed him back under for another tower hit. That was beautifully done from the Mars.
Able to get this,
Jarchi. Oh, no. 2 rotations as well.
I mean, now you almost feel like you want to send someone else towards mid. You saw 2 TPs.
He's going to be able to push the Slark back, so Adrian won't be able to continue to lock onto the Mars. So that's a lot of information now that Hokori can play with him. Look at this. They're going to bring multiple members to try and secure the power rune, and they get the Zeus. The stun in the toss back into the river. Vitaly will catch up.
Ooh,
pressing
nice
tag.
save.
A beautiful rotation to the turnaround, but they don't get the victory. It's Azim. He'll go down. They lose the Zeus still as well.
It was a great attempt coming through, but really punishing the fact that they saw all position. They want something better. They feel like they have the damage for it. I'm not so certain.
Yeah, I don't know if they can get Lumiere.
This is a farmed Medusa, man.
I don't know.
He's got the mana shield on.
Thunder God's on cooldown as well. Yeah, they're just going to go for the clockwork inset. The much easier target to bring down. 40 damage now on Arzen. Gotta get out though. You can't stick around. Analog's gonna charge in. They've got the ward in the river, so they scout out the Legion's escape pattern. They're able to find the lasso and instantly the rest have died. They need to retreat. But Tyler's gonna try and find another target with the arena. He might be able to catch up. But Pablo and Jarchi will be able to part their way into the tree line. This tier 1.
God's Wrath. You have no real other instant killing abilities. The Olacor's even going to be able to pop this smoke as they patrol through, trying to catch in onto someone else. Gardic just looking to play very defensively. Vitaly, 20
Look at the
seconds
first
left.
stun. Spear completely missed on Vitaly. They're going to go for the Mars. If they need to kite Lumiere, the Stone Gate's going to label the Medusa just to run inside the middle. Look at the damage that Medusa's starting to pump out. It's dire. They'll just get the TP out of the Zeus, but Pablo, there's no way. Okay, never mind. He's gonna remnant on the other side of the map.
Entirely.
Nice thing for Dire as well that they almost have the Aghanim Shard picked up for the Grimstroke pretty shortly. So that you can put that onto multiple heroes. You know, probably Slark and Legion, the ones you're looking at. Mid lane, do they want to lasso? They will. Okay, Blink reveal coming out from the Batrider. We'll see if that pickoff might put them into the... Oh, definitely they're going to go pit now with the double damage. All right.
No vision on the high ground. They put their own up. They see Adrian. If he sees them.
Vitaly with the Blink reveal. They didn't know the Mars had the Blink. They're going to push him down to the low ground. Adrian just gets the ultimate off, but he's stuck inside the cogs in the arena. There's going to be no escape from the Slark, because now the double damage from Medusa will just charge out another member on Mad Kings. They get the victory onto the Marcy, and now they can go back and take Roshan after multiple...
So
there's actually on Vitaly.
Blur of both for now. It's even going into the Desolator on Vitaly, just wanting to make sure that when you're sieging forward that you're taking these objectives as quickly as possible.
Oh, they get the jump. They see the Zeus and instantly going to pounce on the high ground and the lasso onto Arzen as well. He's going to try and get the jewel out, but Lumiere is just doing way too much damage in the middle of the fight. It's all on Adrian to try and turn this around on the BKB. He's targeting down Analog at the moment. He's going to move towards the Mars next as well. But the BKB soon go expire, so Adrian might be in trouble there for the damage coming out from Lumiere. They need to be perfect with their kiting, and the E-Blade will be able to enable that. As they're avoiding Lumiere, they know he still has the Aegis for another 40 seconds. Look to move into the jungle. They have very good vision on Dire to play with. Look at the positioning from RM's going to scout this out instantly. Do they see the Grimstroke? Look at a retreat out to the right side. They're going to cancel the Blink Daggers thanks to the Thunder God. Do they get the jump in? The double duel, but where's the damage? There's no follow-up for the moment. Adrian's going to look to TP back to the right side. The arena will control him, but it will not matter. It doesn't look like. Shadow Dance holding the place so he can just beat onto Vitali safe and sound. And now the Slark's going to go for the Bat Rider instead. Dire! They're back in this. They've killed off 3. They're going to go for the Clockwork. It's Adrian on the Slark. Is doing way too much damage. They've got no answers to him in the team fights.
Like,
Adrian, he's
do you have time to get level 25? Doesn't seem like they want it. Could look to just go the full wraparound, push in the bottom lane, and seems like that's exactly the strat for them. A jetpack, perhaps, for a little bit of extra vision.
Good luck avoiding the Medusa. You have to kill everyone else, and well, look at the arena!
Exploded.
Again, catching the Zeus. It's all going to be off the back of Adrian if he can turn this team fight around.
He's
turn to stone. They get 2 key cores, and that'll be all she wrote. The G's come out as Hokori take game 1. It was a little bit rocky for quite some time. Mad Kings, they stuck around, but in the end, it's going to be Hokori off the back of their.
Feel like you'll be pressured all that much in the side lane either.
Okay.
It's not a 5, is it?
No, it is not a 5. It is going to terribly pick a lot. I think they are going to have issues with dealing Kim as the game goes on. The matchup. Ooh, Analog. Beautiful hook, and they will still get the kill. I was gonna say you kind of get me all excited for the hook, and then they don't even do any damage, but Theolacor jumps in, making...
Feels really nice into the Terrorblade with all of his illusions. Plenty of bounces from the Akon shot is a good way of helping to push those lanes out, because Bane's absolutely not going to be the one doing it. And now that the...
Mid is in a bit of trouble. RM doesn't have a level in the Nightmare. He'll sidestep at least the stun, and Theolacor jumps in to get the trade, but Analog does go down first, so Queen of Pain's going to get some much-needed experience. And she won the gauntlet. Oh, let's go. That should give her an extra level, honestly. Pay to win.
True. What level's your battle pass? Oh, you meant an actual level. I thought you meant a battle pass.
Sure, we'll do actual level, though. That's so much better. Top lane. A big kill for them to find. How did they particularly get this? Does he have a point in Scurry? No Scurry point. No stuns and...
Jet is the Aghanim Shard, right? You want to make sure that you're able to purchase it immediately once it gets to the 15-minute mark, because I mean, look at the heroes that you've got to pair together with it. Of course, you've got yourself with your Sharpshooter, Quap, Sonic Wave, Ember Spirit even, able to deal a decent amount of
Adrian's in some trouble. Oh, not another death on the Templar Assassin, and now RM might be in a pickle too. They're wanting to dive out of the tower. I don't see what's going to stop them. Theolacor can tank up, Vitalik can tank up as well. They don't have some Spirit Siphon charges. Ember's going to TP down, but he'll be too late, and they might just turn to Pablo. I don't think they're too worried about an Ember Spirit. TA's going to look to respawn and now help out with the damage. They'll finally kill off Theolacor. Now Vitali stuck in from the creep, so Adrian gets a much-needed kill with a streak going to the TA.
You're just diving that little bit too deep. You know, they're feeling really capable of farming all that effectively, but actually has to be a little bit careful here, RM.
Might be okay. Vitali's actually going to go back in. Exo popped. Look at the health he gets back instantly with the Spirit Siphon. They're going to try and chase down Adrian. Jachi will push it back with the use of the Sonic Wave, but Analog showed up to the party. It's a beautiful sidestep of the hook, but unfortunately it's not going to be enough to keep his life, as
so close.
Vitali just lives on a slither of health.
How long have they got left on the Exo? Still
triangle. Like a sentry popped at the Ancients. You've also got the Observe Ward down as well to be able to scout her out. Bottom lane, Pablo. Bit of trouble. They're going to be cautious over Vitali. You don't have Spirit Siphon charges to play with. You can definitely kill the Death Prophet. Zen showing up with the Sharpshooter, the damage required to kill off the position 3, and now they'll be able to chase Theolacor down as well. So some big rotations coming up from Mad Kings.
All right, couple of quick kills, that feels nice. Of course, TB continuing to farm. Undying, getting all...
With this combo.
To me, you gotta kill Lumiere. Like, this is a game where he actually needs to die. You need to put a lot more attention in trying to take him down. I think you can't afford to expend too many big ultimates on taking out even just a
top lane.
Prophet.
Analog's able to find a hook onto Hokori. Simultaneously, though, they've got the Marcy. Look at the damage from Adrian. He just solo kills the Pudge, and they get another kill. So Mad Kings, the numbers advantage now throughout the team fight. They're going to try and turn to get Jarchi, but a blink down into the river. Hang on, Mad Kings, what's going on here? 2 kills all of a sudden. You might be considering about looking to take another fight. Meta was expended, Tombstone expended, a lot forced out from Hokori. So Mad Kings just stall this one out a little bit. They could consider Roshan with the Deso.
Yeah, they just need to wait for the sharpshooter before re-engaging. They're also fighting underneath an observer ward, so all information being given over to Hokori for now. That's what happens when you don't go into these armor talents, right? On the Pudge. It might seem like not much, but...
Analog jump in. Off the mark with a hook. They might be able to blow him up again, but the sharpshooter Adrian doesn't want to run into the middle. With the swarming numbers moving to the secret shop, they're going to be forced to drop the Sonic Wave defensively. It does a crap load of damage, but there's just no... okay, well, there's a little bit of follow-up with the Acorn shot, I suppose.
Oh, so obnoxious. I mean, that's going to get us in a lot closer to the Maelstrom. That's a pretty big time.
Out on top on any fight that breaks out.
Even Pudge just in line to be able to get a blink hook off here. Might be able to catch this Bane.
Another jump in. Analog
goes in completely.
Bushwhacks out. Iron should still go down. Do you really want to fight this Mad Kings? They're posturing on the edge of the team fight. Adrian bringing Vitali down to half health. What we see is Hokori when they grew... Oh, Pablo, he's going to go in. All right, Mad Kings, they're going to look to take the fight off the back of the buyback, but the Tombstone's back up from Gardic. It will cover the retreat as Mad Kings feel like they have to deal with the Tombstone before they can pursue on. Trap slow again,
really
holding it back.
Again.
Gardic's just going to sacrifice himself. We'll get Vitali out with the BKB. They've got the
he's gone on the high ground.
Just steps in, he didn't make it on the high ground. They had the vision to see the Death Prophet. And now off the back of the 2 kills, this tier 1 tower's gonna... You need to smoke and take a fight.
Not even
Look at the position though.
Hokori,
they're ready for it. The hook, they get the Queen of Pain, but the instant use of the BKB, the dismember's out. He's able to find a blink down to the south. The Sonic Wave's going to be utilized as well, but Adrian's not in the middle. The zombie slow is preventing the Templar Assassin from getting the damage out, so Hokori, they can target down the support in the Bane, and now they're going to consider chasing Pablo as well. They won't be able to catch up. It's going to be Theolocor that deals the damage required, and meanwhile, this frees up Adrian to jump middle. He's going to look for a TP if they got a stun. Oh, he jumps too far over.
To give over to a position 4 Ember Spirit all too often, but he is the one that's just putting his body on the line, on the front lines, to try and force them to go on him, force them to use consumables, force them to group up. That's the key thing. And then if they can get that, then maybe you get a great Acorn shot.
Got it. Great positioning once again. Pop the 1 hit. Oh, they kill the Undying, but it might not matter as Adrian's in trouble. Refraction's back up, and look at the Skadi slow. There's no detection though, so Adrian's going to be okay inside the melt, but the rest of the team, they might be in trouble. Jarchi gets a blink, and same with Adrian. They're still going to look to cut them off though. Gardic with the buyback, TPing to the outpost. Wait, Adrian, you can't move into this fight. You can't re-engage. TA goes down. Lumiere with the cleanup. This Terrorblade is doing too much damage.
I admire the guts to be able to go for that, but you just can't do it on your own. You got to have the boys there. Pablo, again, he is the one that needs to be taking a lot of this attention away, and he wasn't who you led with. It meant that they got all of that damage onto the TA.
Too. Oh no!
Oh. I mean, that's the vision, man.
You might have to just go hit Roche.
Yep, I would do it. Bot lane, mid lane, pushing in, but this is it. Like, you have to commit. There's no other choice. Someone needs to scout this.
They're going to get the jump onto the support instead. Adrian should be able to pick up the Aegis, so they have the second life to play with, but he doesn't have any other members on Mad Kings nearby. Pablo's back in base. Arson's on the left side, but they're going to kite out the Hoodwink. They'll surround the TA on the respawn and jump to the left side on Pablo's escape, making sure there'll be no survivors because Analog is sniffing out the Hoodwink, just missing, but they call it. They call it. They've had enough. Hokori, they'll take the last and final slot, at least securing a place in the T.
Right.